Hi everyone, I'm Sam. Let's play some daily games. Today is October 19th, 2025, Sunday, and we'll start with Wordle first, playing number 1583. Alright, let's put in script. What do we have? Just an I. Okay. Be a good eval. Let's see what this is. Kind of like doing something with a CH, I feel like. Or maybe mince. Okay, yeah, why not mince? Let's do that. Nope. We've got an E now though. So the I's not there. Okay, so where is the I gonna go? Maybe something like IE. So maybe FLIE gleef um or yeah, um ideal still thing. Can't remember that one's been done before or not. I don't feel like it has, but I'll just try it. Whoa! I got it. Oops. Yeah, right here. So I had to put on the pimple patch. Sorry. Hopefully it's still on. Can't see. Wow. Okay. That ended quicker than I expected. Okay, today's answer is ideal. Started with strip. Now, not the worst, obviously, but 770 is like okay, like not too bad, But I only did get an I. It's like okay, let's do mince, right? So let's see, mince. Yeah, mince was pretty. Yeah, it was better than I said. 26 possible words. That's really narrowed it down. And then I got super lucky with ideal. I think. Let me see. After mince, what we could have had. Well, flied. I don't think so. What one word that mean? Edify, yeah, it's going way. Okay, edify way. Ideal, it's 3. Deify, 4. Ado, yep. Idle, okay, kind of see that one. 6. And flexi, I doubt it. So 6 possible words, but I'm pretty sure like most of them haven't done before. Like ado, obviously it was a very it is a very popular starting word, although I think it's I don't know if it's still the case, but I believe it. Wait, ado, the word itself has not been the word answer before? Wow, whoever uses it as their starter like every day, I can't wait for them to get their own one. Okay, dang. I mean, I would have used it as my starting word, but I don't like the fact that it has too many vowels. I kind of feel like a good starting word, in my opinion, would be a good balance of consonants and vowels. Although I understand that it's kind of funny of me for saying that, especially when my starting word only has one vowel. But I do feel like it's not too bad considering I have pretty great consonants. Whereas I feel like even if a word has really good number of vowels, too many it doesn't really. I don't know. It doesn't really do much for me. I don't think. But yeah, and I'm pretty sure we talked about the deify. That one hasn't been, but edify. I think that, yes, edify has been done before in June 6th, 2025. Deify is not, so that one's still possible. Deify ado. Deify ado is still possible. Okay, we'll check way. IVIED. Yeah, I could kind of see that one as well, actually. Okay, let's see. Way, and then way hasn't been the answer as well. Oh, that's interesting. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Ivy, nah. But I mean, Ivy hasn't been done before, but I don't really think that's a possible one. I'm more concerned about future for way, deify, and ado. Ado, especially, like, because I wouldn't really use that one for my first one, so yeah. Wow, I got actually pretty lucky there. Yeah, and Min's was a better second guess, and initially I thought when I was like I need, but didn't you review a lot of places where the vowels couldn't have been? So I was like, I could put them maybe somewhere here, like in a row. Michigan, I was kind of right that it's consecutive vowels. It's just not where I thought. I thought maybe it was like an IE in here. When I couldn't really see how that would work, and then I figured, okay, maybe the I goes in the front and the E somewhere else, and then ideal popped into my head. I'm like, okay, let's go with that. I don't want to think too hard about it. Let's just do it. So it's been treating me well. Look at that. Finally, 3 guest songs on par with 5 guest songs. Okay, so we're doing. I mean, I'm really good. I don't know why you're saying we is. Like, I feel like we're on the same team, right? So that's cool. Okay, let's move on to connections. Oh my god, I'm almost at my 300th game. It's kind of fun. Nearly a whole year played. Okay. Yeah, going to connections number 861. Alright. Today's 16 words are crunchy fall leaves cover, bug marsh wig spill, skort jacket tumble flip, spine dover freak wipeout. I do especially the first row, of course. Crunchy fall leaves cover. Yeah, they do. They cover the ground. And yeah, I do kind of like the crunch when you step on it with a boot or something. It's a little like ASMR effect, kind of. I feel like okay. Um, fall, tumble, spill, wipe out. They all kind of feel like synonym to one another, but I don't know if that's a red herring though. Okay, let's see. I know a skirt is a skirt that also that it's a skirt and shirt combo. Um, I don't think the others are necessarily. What's a Dover? I was gonna think like other than other like portmanteaus like joinings, but I don't really see those because I don't know what a Dover is. What's a Dover? Uh, is that like a place or something? Okay. Flip out, freak out, or just to flip, to freak, to bug, to wake out with the word out. It's a phrase that's like to to mean the same thing. Like how do you say it here? Like to have like a really like a reaction to something, right? Okay, so maybe I'll do that. I'll do this one first. Watch almost spill and wipe out to basically eat the floor. I don't know. Topple. Okay. Although I would say that topple is a much gentler uh incident than these. These ones sound painful. Topple is like oopsie, like just a little trip, you know. Yeah, I get just a little tumble, but fall, spill, my butt, feel like right on the floor, you know. So I'm thinking of okay, freak, wig, flip, and bug. I like this. I like this one. So maybe with with the word out, like a phrase, like something bug out, wig out, flip out, freak out. I think to mean like to really react excessively, something like that. Lose it without. Okay, okay, yeah, react. I think that counts. Okay. Um, fall leaves, fall jacket. Wait, spine jacket, leaves covered. Parts of a book. Nice parts of a book. Great. Green. Skort, Dover, crunchy. Oh. The first bit. I think score, dove. No, wait, dove? No, dove, crunch, and Mars. Do these start with like chocolate bar brands? I think it could be. Let's see. Nice chocolate bars plus a letter. Even though I didn't know one, the Skort one, I got it with the Marsh and Crunchy gave it to me, and then after and then I saw the Dover connection and Dove because Dove, I don't know if it's the same company, but I know Dove they do soap, they do cleaning like body cleaning, body wash kind of thing. But I think the same company also does Dove chocolate, or is it a different company? I'd have to check. Okay, let's see Dove chocolate. Let's see. Is this a different, or it could be a different brand actually. Oh, okay. So Dove chocolate is totally different from Dove, the other one. So okay, that's confusing. But apparently it's owned and manufactured by the Mars company, which kind of unfair, right? To do. Sorry, I'm on the wrong tab. Kind of unfair to do brands that are owned by the same company. But I guess nowadays a lot of companies are owned by the same parent. So okay. Crunch, I know, because that one has like nuts. I think that kind of brand. We'll do. Let's do Crunch chocolate bar. Yeah, that one. And so the orangey. Yeah, let's see what the image. Yeah, it's good. What are those? Okay, not nuts. Those are Rice Krispies. Oh yeah, and I think the mascot is like. Is that not the one, the little dinosaur? Or no, it's a different guy. Let me see. Chocolate bar. Wait, let's see. Chocolate bar. Dinosaur. Who that? Yeah, that's the one. No, not that guy. Crispy, I'm thinking of, not crunch. Okay, but anyway, yeah, Rice Krispie. I mean, if it's confusing. And then Score. I think I might have vaguely heard of that brand before, but obviously I wouldn't. Sorry, Score. Okay. Oh, maybe I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it in stores. I might have heard of it somewhere at some point trivia wise, but don't really remember it. Looks okay. It looks kind of like Snickers, if caramel stuff. It's like yeah, butter toffee. Not my thing because these things get stuck in my teeth really, and then it gets so hard to clean. So I never enjoy it. It's kind of like Mars bars and those kinds of things. Probably out of the four, I would go for the crunch one. I vote purple. Okay. Topple, pretty easy. False for someone, but I know it's pretty obvious. Lose it without bug, flip, freak, wig out. Yeah, lose it. Right. Have a reaction. Interesting. And the end of the day, I would have thought this was the purple, but that's because I hadn't gotten to the chocolate bars yet. Parts of a book, right? The cover, the outside of it. The jacket is like, well, like the little sleeve on the outside, like it's clothes, kind of, where it has like the blurb, sometimes the author's picture. It protects the book. It also has like a nice extra look and feel to it. That's what I think. Like, yeah, you can remove it. It usually looks nice for hardcovers. I don't think paperbacks have jackets. If they do, it's rare. Oh, now I think about it, I've seen some manga books. They do have jackets, book jackets. But for like regular English stuff, I think hardcovers is where I typically see book jackets. And then the leaves, I think, are they not the pages of a book? The leaf, I think. And then the spine, of course, is the bit where the hard part where all the pages are glued together to it, and then you can, like, you bend the spine to open the book, and it has the name, the title, the book on it on the outside with the author's name sometimes. And like, I'm looking at books right now because my bookshop is right here, so that's why I'm looking at them. I'm talking to you. Okay, and then last one, that's a very interesting one. Let's see, difficulty wise. I actually think this could be possibly a little bit tricky. I'm gonna say three. I think it's the three trickiest, but I'll say three, like maybe mid level. If the chocolate bars, certain brands are not familiar to some people, that could be a something. And in case if the book thing doesn't, like, I don't know, maybe it might not isn't that noticeable. I don't know, but I'll go with three. That's what I'm shooting for. I'm gonna say people think it's a 3 out of 5. All right, let's move on to the last game for today, which is the LA Times mini crossword. Okay, you're playing the crossword by Elizabeth C. Gorski. Okay, it's good. It's good. Okay, one across stinging insect. Wasp. Okay. 5 across granddaddy daycare actor Danny Trejo. 6 across ballet rehearsal painter Degan. Oh, what's his name? Spell like that? Okay. 7 across contradict. Okay. Alright, 8 across people with fan clubs, idols. Okay. 5 down, Mazar of Goodfellas. No. 1 down, got one's feet wet. Oh, okay, this is not. Oh, Edgar Degas, not Oscar. Yeesh. Yeesh. Okay. Read it. 2 down, blank Saxon, Anglo-Saxon. 3 down, Garden's Notebook by Snail. 4 down, Combustible Heaps, Pyres, and Son of Goodfellas. Daisy? No, what was it? Contradict. Oh, contradict. Belie? What's that? Oh, okay. I don't really know what belie means, but it sounded like a word. Okay, let's take a closer look at the clues first. 1 across, stinging insect. That was pretty easy. Wasp. 1 down, got one's feet wet. Is question mark here. There's a phrase called to get one's feet wet, which I think is like sort of like to. You know what? I will just get one's feet wet. Idiot. Me. Okay. So, here we go. Begin to participate in activity. Right. Start getting involved in something. But here there's a question mark, so you're not going to think about the regular idiom. This one is to literally get your feet wet. So that's usually what happens when you wade through some water, like a puddle or like a small shallow pool, that kind of thing. Or even like the ocean. 2 down, blank Saxon, Anglo-Saxon. I believe that this is like an old English tribe. What do you call those people? Yeah. Right. Okay. Look. I think it says here. The simply called Saxons or the English were a cultural group who spoke Old English and inhabited much of what is now England and southeastern Scotland in the early Middle Ages. They trace their origins to Germanic settlers, became one of the most important cultural groups in Britain. Cultural group, okay. For identity, okay. So it's not like necessarily, I guess it's not called really, I wouldn't say it's a race or an ethnic, it could be an ethnic group, cultural identity, I mean, maybe something like that. I know there are different, like, in studies, there are different differences between those terms, but I'm not smart enough to detail those, so I will leave it. Alright, 3 down, garden slowpoke. The one who's slow in the garden, that would be the little snail, because it moves along very, very slowly. 4 down, combustible heaps, pyres, right? Burning heaps, usually of like hay and that whatnot. Usually for funerals as well. So that's pretty easy. 5 down, Mazar of Goodfellas. Debbie Mazar? How do you, okay. I don't know who this person is. Hey, how do you pronounce? Mazar, Debbie Mazar. Oh wait, now I see her face. I recognize her. I just forget her name, but I've seen her in some shows. Wasn't she also in? What's that movie called? Okay, I'm gonna see it. The one with Jackie Chan and Jennifer Love Hewitt. The tuxedo. Was she in that one? She looks so familiar. I think she might have been. Let's see. 2000. No, wait, hold on. Yes, 2002. That's where I saw her. I'm pretty sure I've seen her in other things as well, or maybe this one too. Casper's Pretty. I did watch that movie, but I probably don't remember her. Interesting. Yeah. W. Mazar. Okay. Cool. I don't know if is she doing a lot of stuff right now because her name showing up in the puzzle. I'm wondering. Okay, she's been doing some couple of things. Okay, it's not like she hasn't been active per se. She has been doing stuff. She's been in some main cast and some series. Okay, all right. So she was like in Chaos Medusa. That's cool. Uh, Panelist. All right. Okay, so she's still with us, and so it makes sense to put her in the. It's just because I haven't really heard of her in a long while or seen her about, so I kind of forgot that she existed. But okay. I have across Granddaddy Daycare actor Trejo. I know Daddy's name is Danny Trejo. He was in like Spy Kids and many other action movies, but I didn't know he was in this movie, Granddaddy Daycare. This is across Ballet Rehearsal Painter Dega. I mixed up. I don't know. I don't know why I thought it was Oscar, but to be fair, Edgar and Oscar kind of feel like I don't know. It feels like names that you could mix up. Well, maybe if you were me, like I feel like it's got the AR thing at the end, a vowel in front, right? And so I kind of like sound wise it and so, some famous authors and painters and artists they had that kind of like Oscar and Edgar. So I do feel like it's understandable of a mix up. I don't know. I'm trying to excuse myself here, but yeah. Seven across contradict belie. Okay, I don't really know what I didn't know that's what belie meant. Okay, belie, to give a false impression. I was right. Okay, to present agreement not in agreement with. So let's say this is the second sentence, right? So yeah, it contradicts to run counter to. Something that's either false or contradicting. So we go. Eight across people with fan clubs, right? Idols like K-pop idols, Korean pop idols, and just general pop idols like singers. Uh, yeah, singers. I'm saying like boy bands and girl groups. Okay, in terms of trivia, we got Debbie Mazar. Some people might not know who that is. Edgar Degas, but he's a pretty popular painter. But maybe somebody couldn't remember the name. That's possible. Danny Trejo, I think a lot of people know him, but I could be wrong. Again, a couple of names you've got here in terms of trivia. And then Anglo-Saxon is a historical thing, but that one's pretty obvious. I think, yeah, really the names are the hardest one. 5, 6 cross, and 5 down. The rest are all pretty easy. Yeah. All right. Let me know in the comments how you did for today's Wordle, connections, and LITM's meaning crossword. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.